Hey everyone, I'm Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and welcome to my next Let's Platinum for Resident Evil Remastered. Alright, let's watch this opening movie for a sec. This scene isn't even in the game. Alright. Resident Evil. I don't know why we have a loading screen there, but okay. There's a cutscene that starts at the, it's right at the beginning, and it goes for, geez, I don't know, a few minutes or so. So I'm gonna let that play out. So I'm gonna create save data. And then I guess we'll talk about stuff. I guess the first thing I need to talk about is this game requires about 4 playthroughs to do. So, and I've chosen a specific way to do it. So in order to do that, we're going to play with Jill first. And I'll explain along the way how we're going to do things. So let's go new game.
Resident Evil.
Hopefully the sound is perfect because I tested and I think this works the best. So yeah, that's what I want. Alternate controls and subtitles. Now we want to play on normal difficulty. Now the way this works is like taking a walk, you can relax and enjoy yourself. That's very easy. Like going on a hike, good exercise but not too strenuous. That's easy. Like climbing a mountain, fulfilling but takes a lot of work. We have to play on normal and I'll explain why later. So let's go. Actually, do we have to play on normal? Now that I think about it, I might not even need to. But I'll play on normal, and I'm playing as Jill Valentine. You can select a few different costumes, which is really cool. So this is, I think, original Jill. This is the more updated, like, current version of Jill. And that's it. And we get some costumes later on. Here comes the cutscene. We'll just wait for it to play out, and then I'll speak again.
Alpha Team is flying around the forest zone, situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we are searching for the helicopter of our compatriots, Bravo Team, who disappeared during the middle of their mission.
Found it yet?
No, not yet, Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. The Bravo team was sent in to investigate, but we lost contact.
Look, Chris.
Bravo team's helicopter was a derelict. Save for the remaining body of Kevin. We continued our search for the other members, and it turned into a nightmare. This way. Damn it! Make for that mansion!
Okay, we're nearly there. We've got a few more scenes and then we'll start.
There are only 3 STARS members left now. Captain Wesker, Barry, and myself. We don't know where Chris is.
What is this place?
Not quite your ordinary house, that's for sure.
Hey, Wesker, where's Chris?
Jill, no! You don't want to go back out there.
But we've got to find...
What was that?
Chris?
No.
Jill, go and investigate.
I'm going with her. Chris and I go back a long way.
Alright. You two go. I'll secure this area.
Stay sharp.
Okay, so here's where we're about to start. I'm going to go through things pretty much the most efficient way possible. But I'll try and remember to show as much as I can.
A dining room.
Okay, so immediately the first thing we want to do is turn around and head outside, back the way we came. If you're doing a speedrun, this is the quickest way to get Jill's speedrun going.
That gunfire. I'm counting on you to investigate, Jill.
Sure thing, Wesker.
Okay, so you do that, then you get that mini cutscene, you go through the door again, and then you try exiting again.
Got cold feet already? That's not like you.
Then you get that cutscene. Now, after that, we head towards Barry. Then we get another cutscene.
I think you'd better take a look at this.
What is it?
Blood. Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Let's just hope it's not Chris's.
What are you gonna do to examine it? How does he, is he like a scientist or something? I don't know exactly what he's gonna do. Anyway, the next thing you do is try and leave. You'll get another cutscene.
Who is it?
Our first zombie.
You! Freeze! Get away from him, Jill! He's insane! What the hell?
We better report this to Wesker.
Alright, so after you've done that, now you can exit this room again. And you get a little bit of a cutscene here. There was a sort of a zombie growl and then the door closed. And then you exit the doors to the main hall. Now you get another cutscene.
Wesker! Jill, help me look for him. Let's not leave this hall.
Good idea.
Okay, so this is the first part where it gets it's a little confusing. You basically have to explore the hall, and the quickest way to do that, if you move around with a thumbstick, you can move around like this. One thing the original game was known for was its weird tank controls, which basically it's like this. So you move with the D-pad, but if you move with the D-pad, you walk. If you hold square, you can run. And one thing you want to do is when you run or when you move upstairs, hold the digital pad, so the D-pad, move around like that with square, and then when you're on the stairs, tap square furiously, and it looks really funny, and you can make her go up and down the stairs very quickly.
Barry.
Any luck, Jill?
No, nothing. What's going on around here? I can't figure it out.
Same here.
Chris and now Wesker.
There's not much we can do. We can search for him separately. I'll investigate the dining room again.
Okay, then. I'll try the door on the other side.
This mansion is gigantic. We could easily get lost. Let's start from the first floor.
Okay.
Oh, I almost forgot. It's a lockpick. You'd make better use of it.
Alright, cool. So we get a lockpick.
Thanks. I may need it.
Listen, if something happens, let's meet up in this hall. Got it?
Okay.
Okay, so we're Jill, that guy's Barry. This is our inventory. We're actually going to unequip the gun because it makes us run faster, and our knife is completely useless. Its attack is so poor, and her stance, like when she swipes, is like really, really bad. Now we're going to go back into the dining hall. Now the reason this is so quick to start is because you can skip all those scenes if you're going through a cutscene. So yeah, it's pretty worth it. We want to go through this door now. Before we do that, there was one thing I wanted to do, and that was... Oh, that was mentioned that this first playthrough will be Jill on normal difficulty, collecting all items, because there's a trophy for collecting every single item. Alright, so let's go over here. Let's just... Oops. Camera sucks sometimes. We get another cutscene here. Oh, we don't get the cutscene. Okay, but this is Kenneth's body. We'll get the cutscene next time. The corpse of your comrade, Kenneth. It looks like he's holding something. This is our first file, I think. It's the film that belonged to Kenneth. I need a video player to see what's recorded on it. Okay, so if we go to files, we have the Stars Manual. Stars is the name of our team. I actually don't know what it stands for. It might actually say it in the manual, and this is Kenneth's film. Let's have a look. These instructions are based on the default control scheme. How to view the status screen. Press triangle during the game. You'll not be able to view the status screen during cutscenes or while being attacked. In the status screen, you'll be able to do the following things. Equip weapons, use items, view maps, read files. How to view the map. Press R2. Select map from the status screen or simply push R2 during the game. If you have not obtained a map, only the places you have explored will be displayed. And read maps is uncolored rooms are unexplored, orange rooms are not all items obtained, and green rooms items obtained. The colors are a little bit weird in this game, but you'll see what I mean. Red doors are locked doors, white doors are unlocked doors, and blue doors have been opened already. Pushing objects. When there is a movable object, face the object in the direction you want to push it, and press the left thumbstick in the direction you are facing, or push the left thumbstick. Climbing up and down, walk up to an object that's waist high of your character, then press X. You can climb on movable objects as well. To climb down from an object, press X while standing on the edge of the object. Equipping weapons. In status screen, select the weapon you want, then select the equip command. Even if you have a weapon, you must equip it in order to use it. And hold the attacking stance, you can hold down L1, and then the player will take an attacking stance towards the closest enemy. Press R1 while holding L1. You can attack the enemy with the weapon you have equipped. 180 degree turn, you can only do this with the D-pad, so you press square while pressing down, and you can also do it with the right thumbstick. Alright, that's it. Kenneth's film was the same thing, yep. Alright, so that's it for the files that we currently have, so that's a turnaround. If I'm holding square, it's the other way around actually, you hold, hang on, you hold down, the hell, is there a zombie here? That's weird, I don't remember hearing a zombie sound. If you try and go into this room immediately from the beginning, when you try and activate that door, it'll say, better report back to Wesker. Okay, so now we're going to start our way through the mansion. First of all, there's some handgun bullets here, so we're going to pick up these. And we're also going to pick up these 2 green herbs. The green herbs heal you. You can combine them to heal you for more. The health system in this game is a little awkward. It's one of those where you have this that meter on the left that's green, and as it gets progressively closer to red, then it means that you're, slowly dying. Okay, let's climb up these steps. Let's do it really quick. Whee! So you just spam square while pressing the tap button, or sorry, the forward button on the D-pad to get you to move in that direction. The tank control's a little awkward. Now let's go this way. Here's our first zombie. Dodge him. Run this way. Collect the golden arrowhead. Or golden arrow, sorry. And it says we get this little message. Examine an item. From the status screen, select an item and then select the examine command. The details of the items will be displayed. Okay, so we've done that. Now let's collect handgun bullets, so this could be dangerous. Okay, try and get him to lunge at you. He doesn't want to lunge, so yep. He did it the last second, and then you unlock this door, go through here. Okay, let me have a look. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to mix these two herbs to make some space. Could have done that straight away. This is a dagger, our first defensive item. I don't think this was in the original game, but the way it works is emergency evade. Using defensive items such as daggers will allow you to escape momentarily when grabbed by an enemy. However, you will not be able to escape from when the enemy grabs you from behind. To equip a defensive item, go to the status screen and then select an item from the defensive item menu, then select the equip command. If your defensive item mode is set to manual in the controller settings, you must press L2 to use the defensive item. You know what? I wonder if I should do that, because I was wondering why that was not working for me. That actually might be alright. I'm going to select it to manual, so that way I can press... Wait, what did that do? I mean, I know what it did, I just want to see what it said there. Defensive item change... change aiming target, I didn't know that. So that it's set? Yeah, okay, cool. Alright, so now we've done that. You'll see why that is later, I think. It's not a really big deal, you can probably leave it on auto, but, you know, if you want to do what I'm doing, then go for it. We're above the dining hall now, so like the room that we were in before, and now we're going to the main hall. Okay, so now we got to go use the golden arrowhead to acquire the Book of Curses, or otherwise known as the Book of Curses, but it has a special item for us, a key that we need. Okay, here, now we're outside. There was a secret door there, by the way. Avoid this guy, stay on the right here. Go here, you can see this little cherub statue has or cherub tomb. Tomb engraved with a picture of an angel. There's an indentation in the shape of an arrowhead. All you have to do is examine the item like it told us before. Click X. It says the arrowhead looks like it can be removed. You remove it. Press X again. No, you don't have to, but the arrowhead is made from peridot, sometimes referred to as a poor man's emerald. Exit out and use it. Alright, cool. Now we gotta go down these steps, and this is fun. Spam the square button. Oh yeah, by the way, this is how long it takes if you use a thumbstick. So it takes forever, it's much quicker to just spam. Okay, so this is a new area, this is an area we're gonna come back to later. There are some see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil masks, and also one that has all three. This is the Book of Curses, and when you examine it, you turn it around, there's a key. It says there's a key embedded in the back on the back cover. Will you remove it? Yes. Get the mansion key, open the Book of Curses, and it says Book of Curses, the four masks. A mask that speaks no evil, a mask that smells no evil, a mask that sees no evil, a mask that cannot speak, smell, or see evil. When all four fall into place, evil will awaken. So we have to find masks to get that coffin to drop. And that takes a while. Yeah, we're doing for time, not too bad. Alright. So, whoa, where'd you come from? Alright, I am going to use my defensive item here, because I did not expect him to attack me. That's basically what it does. It prevents them from attacking you if you press L2 quick enough. What is it? If you move the digital pad and like the thumbstick, you can escape from the grab a little bit quicker. Okay, so this is the first door I think we want to go into. Give me a second here. Yeah, so let's examine this key. Sorry, I got to turn it around, and you see the picture of the sword. There's an engraving of a sword, so it's the sword key. Now this door would normally say it's locked and there's an engraving of a sword on it, but when you have the sword key, it just says you use the sword key. I'll try and actually show that off to give you an idea of what that does. So let's go here, and then on the right here, if we try and get to this one, it's locked. An emblem of armor is carved into the lock. Now, the best way to get past zombies is to let them lunge at you, and then get past them. Whoa, okay, he got me, so I'm just spamming the digital pad and everything. collect this thing here. It's a wooden mount. We'll find out what this is for very soon. Alright, so now we're on normal difficulty. I'm surprised that I didn't take as much damage as I did. Sorry, I'm surprised I didn't take more damage than I did. But that's good. So in this room, there are a few things to collect. Number one is a dog whistle. This is going to be important. And it says a crumpled memo. Today, Sir Spencer told me to hide something where no one could find it. Well, I had this idea. I figured if I could somehow have it protected by a dangerous animal like the vicious canine that lives here, no one would be able to get near it. As far as I can tell, the mutt is always hanging around the second floor balcony on the west side of the terrace, and he ought to come running at the sound of a dog whistle. This is where you come in. The thing is, I reckon you're the only person that can get near that damn dog without risking a serious mauling, which means only you can put this collar on him. The object that Sir Spencer wants hidden is concealed inside. You're the only person I can trust with this. Of course, you'll get something out of it as well. Remember that certain item you've always wanted to get hold of? Well, in exchange for your services, I just might be able to get it for you. This could work out well for both of us. John Tolman. A lot of these names don't become very important, but yeah. So there's another handgun bullet here. If you don't use the gun, or if you don't, remove the handgun bullets from your inventory, they keep stacking, as far as I can tell, infinitely. And there's also a lighter here. So you grab the lighter, and the other thing here is a botany book. So it says botany uses of medicinal herbs. It is a well-known fact that there exist many plants that are credited with medicinal healing powers. Since ancient times, mankind has been healing wounds and diseases using various plants. In this book, we will sample 3 herbs that are a native of the Arklay Mountains and briefly outline each of their medicinal qualities. Each herb has a distinct color and a distinct medicinal quality. The green herb recovers physical strength. The blue herb neutralizes natural toxins. However, the red herb has no real effect by itself. We have found that mixing green and red herbs results in a magnified effect. We will outline the effects of red herbs when mixed with other herbs when we have more data. Meanwhile, feel free to experiment on your own, for true knowledge is only acquired through experience. Alright, awesome. Okay, so now we're going to go into this room. And this room's a little tricky. Yep, okay, so all we need to do is cross the hallway. Oh no, it's fine actually. We just got to get past this guy. There we go, done. I like to use the thumbstick for those evasions. Just try and get as close as you can, try and judge it, and then quickly dart away back and forth, trying to get him to do that. Alright, so in this room, we're going to use the wooden mount that we just picked up and place it on the thing. Actually, I should have examined that first. That's alright. And now we're going to use the lighter. And doing that somehow reveals a map. It says there's a map of the second floor mansion, or mansion second floor. Take it. So this is what the second floor mansion looks like. So yeah, they were saying the 100% items is green and the in progress is orange and stuff, but it's more like red and I don't know, basically white. So we've collected quite a few items already. You can see the dining hall has stuff to collect, outside has stuff to collect. That hall on the left there, I like to refer, or pretty much, I think speedrunners refer to that as the murder hall, and it really is because it's such a difficult area to get through without getting attacked, especially later on. And this room has some stuff left in it, so let's clean up this room. So we've got the map of the second floor, and I believe the only other thing in this room is this green herb. So let's collect it. And because we got rid of the wooden mount, we can pick it up. Alright, now we're pretty much full. So we're gonna go, one sec, oh, okay, sorry, I was trying to work out where we were going, but I know now. I don't have much time though. I know he's here. There he is. Go. Okay, downstairs. Downstairs. Now, let me pause here for a second, just because I'm thinking of something. Alright, I have no choice but to do it the way I've planned it because it's smarter that way. But I hate doing it like this. Okay, so this door, basically the doorknob's about to fall off and you can go through anyway, but you can only go through twice. Once you go through the second time from this side of the door, you can no longer use it. And unfortunately that's going to cause us to have a massive backtrack later. I think there's a way to avoid doing that, and I probably kind of half worked it out in my head there. just when I was trying to decide what to do. But we'll just go through it like this because the backtracking, it's only like a few minutes and this part is not a speed run, so it's fine. Just keep going through the doors that I'm going through here, and we can get to this next room. And this room has a few things. So it's got a dagger. Daggers are great because they're just defensive items. They don't take up inventory space. There's an ink ribbon and a real shotgun on the wall here. We're going to have to use our herbs. I think we're going to have to use both, aren't we? Yeah, so use both herbs. Don't worry about like the damage we're taking and stuff. Oh, sorry, like the fact that we're using herbs, there's plenty. When you remove the real shotgun, that happens, and that actually activates a trap. But because we're playing as Jill, it's actually not really that bad. Actually, we need to do this because, well, I'll show you. Something's going to happen. We're going to get our first trophy. Okay, so try and escape from this door. It says the door won't open. Try and escape from this door. Door won't open. Get another cutscene.
What did I do now? Wesker! Barry! Help!
Jill, you in there?
Barry? Get me out of here! The door's jammed!
Stand back! Grab my hand!
Just in time. I love this little scene. Like she's being actually dragged through the door. For some reason this takes like 5 seconds or 10 seconds to load. No, about 5. I don't know why it takes so long to load that one.
Barry!
That was
Barry.
a close one. A second late, you would have fit nicely into a sandwich.
Really? Thanks. But Barry, didn't you say you were going back to the dining room to find other clues? I'm glad and all, but why are you here?
The dialogue is so
had
stilted.
Something I wanted to check. Anyway, we should get back to searching for Wesker and Chris.
Thanks, Barry. I owe you one.
Don't mention it.
Alright, so now that we've done that, oh, what a great guy. There we go. That's our trophy. I already forgot about that. Yeah, so that is basically Jill getting saved by Barry. Okay, so this is the same door we went through that was broken. When you go through it this way, it's fine. The other way, it breaks the handle a little bit. Alright, so let's go here. There's a zombie here. We have to be careful. Nice. And go in here. This is our first save room. So that's great because I'm pretty much out of time. So in order to save in this game, you need ink ribbons, which I collected in that room there before. Which is actually quite lucky because there's none in this room. Alright, let's finish it off. So this is what we're going to do. Let's collect... Hang on. Let's read this note first. Special instructions for the disposal of dead bodies. We have new information regarding those beings. They may appear to be dead, but in fact they are able to come back to life. However, there are ways to prevent them from becoming active again. Currently, there are 2 known methods to cease their resurrection. 1. Incineration, or 2. Destruction of the head. If further methods are discovered, you will be notified immediately. Meanwhile, to those of you who still have the will to live, oil has been placed on the first floor of the mansion. Take as much as you need. You'll need something to light it with, which you'll need to find by yourself. Alright, so that is basically telling us that we can actually kill the zombies for good and get rid of them. But we need to use either fire or we need to shoot them in the head. So we probably won't be doing the fire just yet. Shooting in the head sometimes might come up, but for the most part we'll just be dealing with them as we need. Okay, so here we're going to drop off the knife, we're going to drop off the lighter, we're going to drop off the handgun bullets, the ink ribbon, actually not the ink ribbon just yet, and the real shotgun. Now we're going to collect this fuel flask. And we may as well, I'm going to light it. I'm going to collect some kerosene here, so just fill it up with the kerosene. And then I'm going to put it away. I might actually do it next time. I might actually, you know, like kill a zombie by burning it next time. We'll see. Alright, so in order to save our progress, we have to use an ink ribbon. So just use the ink ribbon and click save. Now, the reason the text is in white, it'll be different colors. That refers to the difficulty level that you're playing on. I don't know, I can't remember them all off the top of my head, but normal difficulty is white, so I'm glad that I picked that. Alright, we'll leave it there, and we'll continue next time. As you can see, we don't have the first floor mansion map yet, but we'll get it soon. And we're getting through quite a lot of the areas and cleaning up items pretty quickly. I've tried to make it as efficient as possible. Alright, so I want to thank you all for watching episode 1 of Let's Platinum Resident Evil HD. My name is Ultimate456, you're the Ultimates, and I'll see you next time.